Sergei Pavlovich, 17-1, getting kind of destroyed in his UFC debut by Alistair Overeem in round number 1. In a potential fight, like you said, with Ciryl Gane, who also only has one loss in a very, very close fight where he was winning until his opponent, Francis Ngannou, one of those powerful punchers in UFC history, decided to not punch anymore, but to take down Ciryl Gane in their fight. Do I think Sergei's going to be trying to go out there and take down Ciryl Gane in their fight? Probably not. I mean, probably not. He does have some good Greco-Roman wrestling. That is his foundation style there, but did we see any of that in the Derek Lewis, the Tai Tuivasa, Shamil Abdurakhimov fights? We're not seeing any wrestling whatsoever. In fact, we're seeing him getting on the ground, on bottom position, getting ground and pounded by his opponent. So, do I think there's going to be wrestling? Do I think there's going to be grappling, submissions, ground and pound involves? Probably not. I mean, maybe, but most likely it'll be a striking fight. And obviously, the main path to victory for Ciryl Gane is the path to victory he always takes, like he did with Alexander Volkov, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Tai Tuivasa, Tanner Boser, and so on and so forth. Stand on the outside, kicking deep in the body of his opponents, jabbing a 1-2-1 on the outside, and trying to win a decision or a late finish when his opponents realize that they're down on the scorecards. They need to push the pace to make a comeback and get that finish, and then they ended up getting caught, just like Tai Tuivasa did, just like Derek Lewis did. They were kind of desperate, kind of went for the finish a little bit, and got countered by Ciryl Gane. But do I think that's going to happen? No. I do not expect the Ciryl Gane-Sergei Pavlovich fight to actually even enter those later rounds. I believe Sergei, at this point, is just more of a brute force than Derek Lewis, than Tai Tuivasa. As we saw in both of their fights, he was able to go out there and absolutely destroy them in 55 and 54 seconds. I think Ciryl will do very good early on, the first 2 to 3 minutes. He's going to be looking like an absolute master of mixed martial arts, destroying Sergei Pavlovich on the feet. Then Sergei is going to do a little Juliana Pena flurry forward, and I think he's going to catch the chin of Ciryl Gane. If Tai Tuivasa was able to, and it took Ciryl Gane that long to actually knock out Tai Tuivasa, and I do believe Sergei is just going to come forward even more than Tuivasa did. It has better head movement, better precision striking than Tai Tuivasa as well. I do believe he'll be able to catch Ciryl Gane, not in round 1, but in the beginning of round number 2 or the beginning of round number 3. It would be an interesting fight if Cyryl's able to get past those early rounds. Maybe we see Sergei start to wear himself out, going for that finish. Yeah, you know, there's always that good possibility of Gane winning the fight in those later rounds, but as for right now, I'm going to have to go Sergei Pavlovich, 17-1, 30 years old, the actual younger fighter here, and not a lot of people talk about it. The man's reach is insane. He's 6'3", a little bit smaller than Ciryl Gane, but the reach, 84 inches in reach right there. He's bigger in terms of mass. He's longer in terms of the reach. He's more powerful. He's just a freaking fridge. Like, if you buy a fridge at, I don't know. I don't know what stores are near any of you guys watching this video, but you kind of know what I mean by talking about Sergei Pavlovich as a damn fridge, because he's just cold. He comes forward, straight face, stoic as ever, and he knocks out everybody that he fights. I don't know a single fight, maybe like one, for Sergei Pavlovich that has gone to a decision. I don't think this is going to be the second one, or the third one, or the fourth one. I don't know how so many of these fights are going to a decision, but they're like 6 or 7 years ago, so I think this one is going to be a second or third round TKO from Sergei Pavlovich. Am I like super confident? Am I like saying Sergei should be a 2 to 3 to 1 favorite? No, it should be a 50-50 fight. Either an early finish from Sergei Pavlovich or a late finish from Ciryl Gane. Maybe a point fighting decision from Ciryl, but I'll lean Sergei. I don't know what the Tapology predictions would be. If Sergei would be favored, if Ciryl Gane would be favored. What do y'all think? Y'all got the Russian tank, the Russian fridge, Sergei Pavlovich, who still does not have a nickname. I mean, someone make a nickname for Sergei. It's not that hard. He's a freaking fridge. He's a freaking brick. I don't know. Someone get a nickname for Sergei, and I got him winning that fight. But who do y'all think wins? Comment down below.